Hey, 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 good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen, you already know how we do. I want to thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you are waking up to a fabulous, awesome, amazing day. And my thing is this, if it didn't start out right, just reset it. You know, telling God thank you. But I want to say this, before we even get started, let me do this. First, we're going to check our NutriBurst. Y'all know I do my NutriBurst. Listen to me, one cap is like eating 10 salads. So listen, I hope you got your NutriBurst. Come on, let's start out healthy. Matter of fact, let me go back a little bit because how I actually began my day was with the resolution drops. This was the first start that I did that before coming down to you. So now I'm going to take my NutriBurst on an empty stomach. I'm going to do this. We're going to talk about it real quick this morning because what you do, what you say is very important. Where you are is very important. That was the NutriBurst. Then I'm going to do the healthy coffee. Understand the healthy coffee I'm doing this morning is my Delgado coffee. It's a slimming agent. I call it the slimming coffee. And it works, baby. It helps your appetite, suppresses your appetite, help you slim. And got mushrooms in it. I put my order in last night. If you live in the Western New York or the Erie County area, JQ Juicing. Listen, you put your orders in the night before, fresh drop. Now my distributor says this. When he comes to drop off my smoothies, he can drop this off Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Fresh every day. But because of the kind of person that I am, just bring them all. I'll make it work. We're done. But have 5-day supply because we know this is my Solomon's favorite, which is my son's favorite. So JQ Juicing, I'll drop the link when I'm done. But I wanted to just stop by before I even get started for those who are listening and choose to tune in. And those who choose not to, all is well. I want to say this morning. I put a post up yesterday about you have to acknowledge where you are in order for you to go forward. It's like a GPS. A GPS cannot take you to your next destination until it detects where you currently are. Now, you may not like where you are. Where you are might be painful, hurtful. But get up this morning and be intentional about what it is that you want. But before you can even get to the next place of what you want, you got to put in the GPS kind of like what's wrong, what's going on, what move you need to make. You need to be able to, the GPS needs to execute you to your next place. So when you get up this morning, be intentional about what you want. Do a review over your life. I call it a life audit. Audit your life. Because you might be operating, trying to get somewhere, but you haven't recognized that you deal with the spirit of anger. Maybe you're trying to get somewhere, but you're not realizing that you deal with the spirit of bitterness. You're trying to get somewhere, but you're not realizing that, you've been hurt, you've been ostracized, or you're not realizing that you're not where you really want to be. But until you acknowledge that, you're the GPS. It ain't going to pick you up. So where are you going? Where you want to go? The reason why I came this route this morning is because kind of fresh in the corner. You know how we do in Chantel Seawalk's Cooking Corner. It's just where life is at this moment. So maybe you haven't gotten where you desire to go because you haven't dealt with where you are. I'm going to have a sip. Maybe you haven't gotten where you desire to go because you haven't dealt with where you are. I'm going to help you. Good morning. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I just came in the corner this morning because this is just where life is, and Chantel Seawalk's Cooking Corner this morning. Just to say this, because I did a post about you have to acknowledge. Good morning, Tran. Queen, how's your coffee? I hope you have. Listen to me. I am just losing weight. I don't know what's going on. Let me share this. I love the fact that I'm losing weight intentionally. Not on a level of stress, agony, pain, and frustration. Intentionally taking my resolution drops, intentionally drinking my coffee, intentionally, because I realized where I was, but there was a destination I wanted to reach. But I had to, listen to me, I'm talking a little bit about the GPS and even the GPS of life as I'm rattling on about Jagada coffee, baby. You can't get where you're going until you acknowledge where you are. Many of us want to jump over where we are, bypass. Woo! Let's make a bypass where we are to get where you were, maybe what God has shown you, where God has purposed you. But if you don't acknowledge where you are, because the GPS cannot detect you until you can't even put in the next destination until you put in your current location or it picks you up. We're trying to get here and trying to get there. We're trying to make it look like we have already arrived. No, stop, pause. You ain't went nowhere. Listen, because you haven't dealt with the true things that's really going on. You said it's really good, but to be honest, I haven't been drinking it daily. Okay. It will work on. Yeah, you got to do your part, Queen. Listen to me. You do have to do your part. You do have to be faithful and committed to it for it to do your work. But enjoy it as you go. Hey, everybody has their own time in their season, how they want to do what they do. But thank you for your honesty. I appreciate you. I love it. I drink it black every day. I do. I even infuse it. I don't even have my CBD over here with my CBD oil. I have CBD infused coffee as well. What's that? Yeah, every day. Well, you know what? You have to be intentional. I get up in the mornings because you really have to set your mind on what it is that you want. But just be honest with you. Today, just whatever that thing is, because you can't get where you're going unless you really acknowledge what's going on with you. But you don't let what you acknowledge to stop you, and so you can deal with it, so you can move forward. That's just life. So make sure this morning, acknowledge it. And some of the things that are happening to you maybe haven't been caused by you, but you've gotten caught up. Maybe where you are come from the residue of other things, other places and people. Just maybe. But you've gotten caught up in the web. Acknowledge it and drop that thing. But listen, get up this morning. Now, let the GPS locate you. Let God locate you where you are. Whether it's hurtful, painful, frustrating. Just let Him locate the pain. Let God locate the frustration in your heart. Let God locate the disappointment. Because if you don't acknowledge it, you can't move forward. You can't bypass it. Or you'll find yourself meaning it again. Can I tell you? And some of you, I do it like this. Once you acknowledge where you are, and you let God to detect that thing in you, then you can go ahead and move down Forgiveness Street. Come on, then you can go down here and forgive. You move down Joy Street. I'm just trying to tell you, but you can't move until you acknowledge that you haven't forgiven. Then you can move down those next places according to the GPS. So listen to me. I'm going to help somebody this morning. But listen, get up. Be intentional about your morning. Be intentional about your morning. Acknowledge where you are so you can move forward. You do not want to stay in the same rut, the same place. Because you didn't acknowledge what was going on in your life. I got to get up out of here. You have a fabulous day. Y'all know how I do. I see y'all for the afternoon. I hit you for the morning. See you for the afternoon. It's just how we do. Know that I love you. God bless you. Acknowledge it. Acknowledge it. Detect, so the GPS can detect where you are. God can detect it. So you can put your location. You know where you want to go, but you can't get there because you ain't acknowledged where you are. I got to get up out of here. Know that I love you. God bless you. And listen, please share this video. Somebody needs to hear the fact that they can't get to their destination because they haven't allowed God to detect where they are. The GPS to detect really where they are. Where are you? You in my heart? Good morning, cousin. Good to see you. Talking about that doggone GPS. God's purpose and destination for your life. Where is it that you want to be? But until you acknowledge where you are, you can't get where you're going. Period. Trying to move forward, can't. Find yourself in the same cycle, same rut. Something is being bypassed. And God is saying, no, I need you to acknowledge it so I can move you forward. I got to get up out of here. You guys have a great day. Know that I love you. Y'all know I'll be back because that's how we do. Know that I love you. God bless you. Have a fabulous morning. It's still early. Come on. Drop that thing in that GPS this morning. Whatever it is. The pain, the frustration, the disappointments. Come on. The abuse. Drop it. Come on. The neglect. Drop it. Put it in there. You can't go forward until you do. And be honest with yourself. It's okay not to be okay. Woo! I got to get up out of here. Know that I love you. God bless you. Have a fabulous day. Y'all go get yours. I got mine. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Go get some of that good. That Delgado coffee and that NutriBurst. Gotta go.